Hello dear students of class 10th, welcome to geography class. I hope all of you are fit and healthy. Students, in this video, I shall be continuing with the 7th chapter from your geography book, that is Lifelines of National Economy. Students, in the last video, I gave you an introduction of this chapter and also explained you about the relationship between trade, transportation and communication. I told that if transportation and communication will expand, if they will grow, then automatically trade will also grow, trade will also flourish. That means transportation and communication are a prerequisite in order to expand, in order to grow trade, right? Students, I also explained you that diagram of means of transportation. I told you that basically there are three means of transportation. First is land, second is water and the third is air. So, students, in this video I am going to start with the explanation of means of transportation. That means the first one, that is land. In land we have three classification. The first is roadways, the second is railways and the third one is pipelines. So, first we will start with roadways. Alright. Now, students, if I talk about roadways, then let me tell you that India has one of the largest network of roadways or road, that is about 56 lakh kilometers. Just imagine. Yes, we have one of the largest channel or network of roads. Students, you know that roadways have preceded railways. Now, what is the meaning of this sentence? This means that roads have more advantages over railways or as compared to railways. How? How is it so? Why roadways have preceded, why roadways have preceded railways? Now, see, this is an important topic and question may directly come in your examination, like why roadways have preceded railways. So, direct question may come. So, please, I want you to listen carefully, be attentive. See, there are a number of reasons why roadways have preceded railways. As you can see, a number of reasons are mentioned here. So, let us start with all the. So, students, let us start with the reasons. The first reason, see, the first reason is construction cost is much lower when it comes to roadways. See, the construction cost of roadways is much lower, it is much less than railways, because when we talk about railways, then construction cost is more cost is incurred in order to lay the railway tracks, in order to lay the railway lines, which is not in the case of roadways. So, that means the construction cost is much less in roadways as compared to railways. So, this is the first advantage of roadways over railways. Alright. Now, let us come to the second point. The second point is roads can cross comparatively more dissected and undulating topography. Now, what is the meaning of dissected? Dissected means the hilly areas, the forests, and undulating topography means wave-like or rolling land slopes. So, that type of area is called as undulating topography. That means different types of areas. See, when it comes to railways, then it is very difficult or literally not possible to lay the railway tracks on mountains or in the hilly region or where the slopes are there. It is very difficult. But when it comes to roadways, then it can very easily be done. Roads can easily be constructed in any area, whether it is forest area, whether it is hilly area, whether slopes are there. So, it is comparatively more easy to construct roads in these dissected and undulating topography as compared to the railways. Alright. So, I hope the second point is also clear to everybody. Now, let us move to the third point. The third point is roads can negotiate higher gradient of slopes. Now, see, this point is actually similar to the second point. That means, in case of slopes, in case of the hilly areas, the Himalayan areas, the construction of road is much easier as compared to railways, because in hilly areas, in the Himalayan region where several slopes are there, where several gradients are there, it is not possible or it is very difficult to construct, to lay the railway tracks. But when it comes to roads, then it can easily be constructed, and the construction cost is also less in roadways as compared to railways. So, I hope 3 points are clear to everybody. Now, students, let us move to the next point. Now, students, let us come to the fourth point. The fourth point is road transportation is economical to transport goods and persons over short distance. See, now you need to carefully see this point. It is talking about short distance. Now, let me tell you that it is very convenient to transport goods or even the persons. Persons can also travel very easily when the distance is short. For example, say 50 kilometers, 100 kilometers, or even 150 or 200 kilometers. Then it is very economical as well as comfortable and easy to travel when it comes to roadways. But when I talk about railways, then if you have to travel to 50 kilometers or 100 kilometers, then will you book a ticket and do several procedure? No, you will not do. You will straight away, you will book a cab, or you will go via your own car or four-wheeler or any means of transportation, right. So, this way when it comes to short distance, then roadways is more preferable. People prefer roadways when short distance is talked about, alright. So, I hope this point is also clear, and it is very much economical. You can easily, when suppose you are going, you have to cover a distance of 50 kilometers, alright, then easily by 2 or 3 liters of petrol, you can easily cover that distance. When I am talking about two-wheeler, not I am talking about four-wheeler, okay. So, it depends on which mode you are traveling, by two-wheeler you are traveling or by four-wheeler you are traveling. So, that means it is much economical as compared to the railways, alright. Now, let us move to the next point, that is the fifth point. See, it provides door-to-door service of loading and unloading, which is much lower in roadways as compared to railways. Now, what is the meaning of door-to-door service? See, suppose you have ordered a product from Amazon or Flipkart, let us suppose, okay, you have ordered a product from any shopping site. Now, that product maybe that product is in another state, in another area. For example, you live in Bihar and you have ordered that product from Maharashtra. So, that product will come to Bihar via railways, that means by trains or by air or by sea. But that product will not reach your home by air, by railways or by sea, by water. Definitely that product will ultimately reach you or finally reach you with the help of roadways only. It will reach the desired destination where several products are kept by several other modes, but when it has to reach up to you, when it has to reach your door, then roadways will be preferred. That by using that means of transportation, door to door service can be offered, or door to door service can be given. So, this is the importance, this is the significance of roadways. So, I hope the fifth point is also clear to everybody. Now, let us move to the last point, that is the sixth point. See, roadways is also used as a feeder to other modes of transportation. Other modes, for example, airways, airport, ship. Why? Because it connects. The other modes of transportation feed on roadways. For example, if you have to travel by train, then first you have to reach the railway station. How you will reach the railway station? By air or again by rail? No, you will use road to reach from one place to another, from your home to the railway station. If you have to go via flight, how you will go to airport? How you will reach airport? Again you will use roads, right? If you have to go by ship, then how you will reach the port? You will reach the port or you will reach near the harbour with the help of roads. That means the other means of transportation are feeding on roadways. That means roadways is acting as the feeder to the other means of transportation. So, I hope this point is also clear to everybody. So, students, I have explained 6 points that why roadways should be preferred or why roadways is preferred over railways. So, I hope this topic is clear to everybody, right? Now, students, let us move to the next topic, that is classification of roads or classification of roadways. So, let me tell you that there are 6 classifications that we are going to study in detail. So, students, let us start with the classification of roads. So, the first one is golden super quadrilateral. So, the first one is I'm studying. So, the first one is golden quadrilateral superhighways, the second one is national highways, the third one is state highways, the fourth one is district roads, the fifth one is other roads, and the sixth one is border roads. So, these are the 6 classification of roads that you have to study. So, students, let us start with the first classification, that is golden quadrilateral superhighways. See, what do you understand by a quadrilateral? How many sides are there in a quadrilateral? There are 4 sides. So, here also this superhighway is connecting, it is connecting 4 major cities. Now, as you can see the map of our country, map of India, you can see that first of all it connects from Delhi to Chennai. Then I am saying again. So, students, So, students, what do you understand by a quadrilateral? How many sides are there in a quadrilateral? There are 4 sides in a quadrilateral. So, here also this golden quadrilateral superhighways, this is connecting 4 major cities, this is linking 4 major cities. So, as you can see the map of India, first of all from Delhi to Kolkata, then from Kolkata to Chennai, Chennai to Mumbai, and then again from Mumbai to Delhi. So, this is connecting 4 major cities of our country. This has 6 super highways, 6 lane super highway, alright. And also students, it has 2 corridors, that is connecting the country from north to south and from east to west, alright. From north to south, the north-south corridor is connecting Jammu and Kashmir, that is Srinagar to Kanyakumari. Srinagar in Jammu and Kashmir and Kanyakumari in Tamil Nadu. So, this is the north-south corridor, and then we have east-west corridor. The east-west corridor is connecting Silchar to Porbandar. Now, where is Silchar? Silchar is in Assam and Porbandar is in Gujarat. So, it is connecting from north to south and from east to west. That means 2 important corridors are there. So, the important points in this is, first of all, it is connecting 4 major cities, that is Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai and Mumbai, alright. And the second point is, it has 2 important corridors from north to south and from east to west. North to south is connecting Srinagar to Kanyakumari, and east to west corridor is connecting Silchar to Porbandar. Alright. Now students, what is the use of these corridors? If corridors will not be there, these highways will not be there, then what will happen? Nothing will happen. See, it is very important. These these highways are very important. Why? Because they reduce time as well as distance. Once you travel with or on this corridor, then you can very easily and in less time reach your destination. Alright. So, this is the importance or this is the significance of these corridors as well as this quadrilateral, as it is connecting 4 major cities. One more point students, that this is implemented and maintained by NHAI. Now, what is the full form of NHAI? National Highway Authority of India. Now, this is a body of central government that maintains and takes care of this quadrilateral. So, I hope all the points related to this are clear to everybody. Please remember that this quadrilateral connects 4 mega cities. Okay? Now, let us move to the next classification of roads, that is national highways. Now, you must have heard NH1, NH2, that means National Highway 1, National Highway 2. So, there are several national highways. So, we are going to study about national highways. Now, students, let us see the next classification, that is national highways. See, national highways are evenly distributed or they are evenly spread all over the country. That means they connect different state capitals. So, there are so many national highways, as I already told you, NH1, NH2, NH3, there are several national highways. Let me tell you that NH1, National Highway 1, is also called as Sher Shah Suri Marg. Now, who was Sher Shah? He defeated Humayun, and let me tell you that NH1 connects Delhi to Amritsar. So, please remember that national highways, they are evenly spread in the country and they connect different state capital. Alright. And one more point students, that national highways are laid and maintained by Central Public Works Departments, that is CPWD, Central Public Works Department. Alright. So, I hope national highways are also clear to everybody. Now, let us move to the next classification, that is state highways. Now, see, state highways, they link a state capital with different district headquarters. They link a state capital. For example, now, students, let me explain you state capital with the help of an example. I am saying again. Now, students, let me explain you state highways with the help of an example. Let us suppose Uttar Pradesh. Now, what is the capital of Uttar Pradesh? Lucknow is the capital, and there are several cities in Uttar Pradesh, for example, Allahabad, Varanasi, Gorakhpur. There are several cities. So, all these cities, they are connected to Lucknow, which is the capital of Uttar Pradesh. So, different cities that are there, they are connected with the capital of that state. So, such highways, such roads are called as state highways. Alright, and they are constructed and maintained by State Public Works Department, that is SPWD. Please remember this. Alright. So, I hope state highways are also clear to everybody. Now, students, let us come to the fourth classification, that is district roads. Now, what are district roads? See, District roads are the roads connecting district headquarters with other places of that district. So, there are several districts and one headquarter is there. So, the other districts are connected to that district headquarter with the help of district roads, alright, and these are maintained and implemented by Jilla Parishad. And who is Jilla Parishad? Jilla Parishad is the local body at district level, alright. So, I hope district roads is also clear to everybody. Students, I hope till here all the points, all the classification, all the 4 classifications are clear to everybody. In the next video, I shall be explaining you the other 2 classifications, that is other roads and border roads, alright. Till then, thank you so much. Please keep revising your lessons well, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Stay connected.